Hi. Okay, so I just wanted to have like a game plan, and Brienne was amazing and bought the Pixel and Hughes this month. I'll buy next month, and then we can go from there. Who's gonna buy thereafter? Even if we don't end up running groups in months to come, I think it would be great for us to just share the resources together because I think it's been really, really helpful, at least for me, like having the cover like header, even though I did recreate the header just because I was like, I kind of wanted it pink instead of red. I was kind of, I thought like maybe they should have done pink, but whatever. The content is still amazing. So let's see. And did you guys all see I made a new group and everything, and I'll make you guys admin. Okay, so what I wanted to think about is the month or the weeks. So there's less time in February because of the leap year. I guess it's not actually. There's still 4 weeks. Why do people say that it's less than? Just because it's by a day? I don't get it.
Because there's not that extra fifth week with 3 days or something. I don't know.
Why is leap year a thing? This is so okay. I'm just not even gonna.
America.
I'm gonna look it up.
It's everywhere, isn't it? Is there a leap year everywhere?
I don't know.
Normally February is 28 months. Leap year it's 29
days.
Or 20 days.
They add a day.
Yeah.
But okay, this is really dumb. Is it like that in every country?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
Oh my god! Yeah, I didn't even think because they don't have the time difference in Arizona. Okay, so the third is 1 week, 10th, 17th, 24th. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. There's 7 of us and 4 weeks. Wait, isn't there one more? Would that be Heather? But I don't know if Heather wants to leave. So I could do it next week, or one of us could do it next week. If that's the case, I was thinking one person can do the morning post of the week and one person do the PM post. Something that Gabby and them have been doing is that. So like she's been doing the morning post, Chelsea's been doing the evening post, and then Amanda has been doing like a water challenge or like a weekly type challenge. So I think it's really just been them three. I obviously I don't always like to have this many people running a group because I think sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. But I think if we have the group posts down, we know what week is ours, like what day is ours, you just have to be in charge of the scheduling the posts, you know what I mean? And then maybe just checking in the group because no one can see when anyone's scheduled a post, which is so frustrating. And just being like, hey, I scheduled my post, just want you guys to know for the week. And then just in case it doesn't go off, because I think that really will help us then. And if like one of us sees that it didn't go off, we can just go in there and post it quickly and just be like, I got today covered. I saw it didn't go off, whatever, you know? Okay. I'm going to put her up here with me. What questions do you have? Like anything in particular?
Okay, just a really quick question. What is this is about? The Team Cup or Diamond Dash?
Oh, sorry. This is about the Self-Love is the New Black.
Okay. So many things.
And so here, hold on just a sec. I'm going to share my... I think we need to share this with them, Brienne. And I can put it in an email to everyone because I don't think everyone has this, right? Brienne?
Yeah, will you send this to me?
Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about, and this is the resources. So I just posted this yesterday. This was supposed to be actually for February 1st, but it's okay. We can just post it today. So it's kind of like setting the tone, you matter, and they have all the graphics. Can you see if I go to these contents or no? I have to stop my share, reshare. So frustrating. Actually, here. Okay, do you guys see this? Which one? You guys see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to share this with you guys. This is the full February guide. Daily images right here. So do you see how simple that's going to be for all of us? Like, okay, I have, February 2nd, so I'll just open this, and then I have my daily images so I can go in here and just match the image. This is what we were talking about for the 14 days of self-love free group. So they included this content. So it's just I don't think you guys can see this. It just says, in addition to our daily content posts and engagement graphics, we want to give you all an option to leverage in your groups to literally count down the days to Valentine's Day starting on February 1st. So we're going to change it, and we're going to do it starting on the 10th. And that's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. This whole focus is, this whole month focus is. So then we'll just include these. So the day one is set a small achievable goal for every day for the next 2 weeks. Write yourself a love letter. Call a loved one you haven't called in a while and catch up. Just little things to like encourage them. And so this is a way for you to also share the 2-week free trial. Say, hey, we're doing a free group inside of our big challenge group. I know this is a great time to follow up too. Like, I know my group has been something you've been interested in and wanted to give you a way to see if this is something that you'll be interested in and investing in. He's playing with this bear and clearly has things to say as well. So, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Yeah. So, and then this is the recipe ebook. And I will show that to you guys too. So this is stuff we're going to put in there as well. And there's also like a mash up calendar. So espresso creme brulee, caramel cheesecake, baked peaches. So yeah.
So when you send this, it will all be in one email?
Yeah, I'll send it as like a file. It's basically a zip, and then you just click on the zip and it'll download automatically, it should, onto your thing. It actually came in 2, I think. Brianne, right?
So they did one like the original and then they updated it, so I sent both because I wasn't sure, but you could probably just send the updated one.
Oh, I didn't realize. What one's the updated one?
Let me find my email really quick.
It might be the second one that you sent me.
I think it was the second one.
Okay.
I'll check and see what I sent.
Let's see. Where did that go? Oh yeah, and then here I'll show you guys this mass up calendar. You okay? So we can put this in there so people that want to like switch things up and just kind of play around. Hold on one second. Just don't want you to spit all over me. Okay, and then let me get back to the other thing. Here we go. Okay, and then this was the customer newsletter that I sent out, and I should have sent to all of you guys too. If you didn't get it, let me know, and I can resend it to you. I tweaked it just a little bit, but I actually need to resend it probably again because I included the last group, and we're not using that group page anymore. So I'll probably be resending that, and then that's the bond mashup. These are check-in graphics. So like the check-in Friday, check-in Monday. So just random check-ins. So this would be next Friday, then on Monday, whenever you want. Actually, it could be really whenever. I think it's just for everything. It could be, actually, that could be the daily post, right? The check-in post at the end of the day. Is that right, Brianne? I'm assuming that's what that is.
I think so. And then also I did check, it is the second email that I sent you was the updated one.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so then I'll just send that to you guys. I'll just forward Brianne's email to all of you guys. And then so then it's when it's your week, use the check-in. They have it for different weeks too. So they have different graphics looking differently for each week. So it switches it up, keeps the content fresh. And then we have engagement posts also. So like I was saying, maybe when it's your week or when it's not your week, we could be like, and you want to like show your face. Do you know what I mean? then we'll communicate and be like, hey, I'm going to pop in and do like a check-in post. Just like communicate that you're going to post one so we don't post like multiple in a week. But I think doing at least like one of these a week when it's not your week, so we'll kind of switch off in that. That way your face is still showing as a post. Does that make sense? That way it's not going like, multiple weeks. And this is a challenger of the week. So I think you just, I'm trying to see if this has you just added into that little square. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry. And do you guys know how to do that? You know how to do that?
I think I need a MacBook.
Here, I'm going to show you guys how you can do this in Canva, so it's super easy for you. Just a sec. Let me download this file. Save. Wait, file, duplicate. Save. What, Lily? Okay. I'm going to go to Canva and show you guys. Oops, no, I don't want that. Okay, one sec. Okay, so here's Canva. So I'm gonna do. Oh, did I take your food away? God, okay. I don't know why it's animated social media, but whatever. Here. And then upload. And then you put it in there. And then you're gonna go to elements. And then you'll go to frames. And then find the box. Please do not spit all over me. And then you just put it right here. Right here. And then you can, I guess it's kind of like a weird box, but whatever. Just hide the white, I guess. And then you can go to uploads. Let's see here. Alexis is our coach challenger of the week. And then go here. I'll show you guys where is it? Well, I thought my favorite writing would come up. Whatever. And then, does that make sense? Was that helpful? And then that way it just pops in and you don't have to like make it. Like that. And actually, you know what? I could just do this. I'm going to not do that. I'm going to download this for us, and then you guys won't even have to do this. So it'll be done. I'm going to go File. Oh, and this is also, so if I ever share like a Canva link with you guys, just make sure that you always do File, make a copy, because then that way it'll save to your Canva and it's not going to edit anyone else's designs because we're going to be sharing it with multiple people. So just make sure that you're always making a copy. I'm going to make a copy anyways and then share it with you guys. Yeah.
Riley. No, thank you.
Okay. You guys get that?
What? Like an email?
Yeah.
Are you guys able to open it and stuff?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, perfect. And I can.
Hey. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so let's do dates. So okay, so hold on just a sec. This is what we're gonna do. Emma, Brian, do you want to take first week? Next week?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be great because I'm leading Diamond Dash next week and I'm traveling to Miami. So if you want to take next week and do the first week of posts, who wants to do the check-in posts for the night with Brianne? Crystal, Ashley?
Sure.
Okay.
What do I do?
Just the check-in nighttime posts,
Okay.
morning, and then I'll do week 2. Actually, someone else want to do week 2 because I'm going to be in town in Miami this weekend, and I don't know if I'll be able to schedule. I mean, I could, but okay, hold on. Brianne, morning. Ashley, night. Emily, do you want to lead me?
I can do week 2.
Okay.
I'm actually going to Seattle this weekend.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Dang, I'm gonna miss you.
I know.
Where are you from right
I'm
now?
going to Pasco.
I live in Southern California. I'm from Bellevue, but
Wait.
my family lives in Black Diamond, right near
Okay.
where Emma lives. Yeah.
Nice.
Crystal, you're going to Pasco this weekend too?
Wait. Yeah, I fly in on Thursday and I'll be there for like a week.
What?
I texted you.
No, you told me you were looking at flights, but you didn't tell me you actually got them.
Oh yeah, I booked them.
Okay, well, tell me when you're here because I'm back on Monday. So if there's any way that I could like drive to see you or something, like let me know.
Okay, I'll text you.
Okay. Okay, so Emily, week 2. Sarah, do you want to do the check-ins for week 2 at night? I'm gonna say she
I
does.
can do the check-in too. I can.
Well,
do
I was gonna say that we could do week 3, or you can do the check-ins, and then Sarah and I can do week 3. Whatever works, especially if you're out of town. If that works better for you.
I would love to do week 3 if that works out, but if not, I can do whenever.
Okay. No, yeah. So we'll do week 3. I'll do morning check-ins. You do night. Okay. So week 3, and we can schedule these out. Or, I mean, you're East Coast too, so if you want to do morning check-ins, whatever works, I really don't care.
I was looking through my email for those files. Did you already send them or you didn't send
No,
them?
I haven't sent them yet.
Okay.
I'll actually, I'm gonna do that before I get off, just so you guys have it, because otherwise, who knows what will happen today. Like, girl, are you guys so excited for the Saber Bowl?
Maybe snacks.
I know, right? Okay, and
As
then,
I just ranted about not snacking on my stories.
oh, good. I'll be leading week 3 during my birthday. My birthday's on Sunday, on the 20th.
Aww.
And then, so week 4, we'll put Cassie,
The 16th is your birthday?
23rd. And then I'll do Cassie morning, and then I'll just take evening for that week too. And then again, we can sprinkle in the challenges and do that throughout the time. Nope, go for it. No, I'm not done.
I was gonna say, so for the challenges, is that something where we're just gonna like pop in the chat and say like, hey, I'm gonna pop in and do a challenge today, or are we gonna plan that out in advance?
Yeah, so I guess look at the challenges, and I was thinking when it's not our week to lead, so like because we're not leading until the 3rd week, like if one of us wants to pop in this week and say like, hey, Thursday, here's the challenge for the week, but just say in our chat that like, hey, I want to take this week's random, challenge. This is what I'm gonna do on this date, just so that it's not like in our heads we have planned when we're gonna go, and then you know what I mean, just so we're communicating.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And if we want to do 2 1 week, you think like that's fine too. Just we can play those by ear, but just figure that way we're like still showing our faces on our off weeks too. And I think too, just making sure we're really engaging in the posts, like sharing our pictures every day in the comments, because us doing that really helps other people feel confident doing that. And I think we really set the tone and the energy for the group. So not saying we like always have to be on and always have to be perfect and stuff, but I do think we're really good about it. I just want us to stay consistent.
No, I've been terrible about it. I'm going to be this month. I'm going to put it on my like morning to-do list. I have to check in every. I've been horrible. I'm going to be better.
And I even I was going to say I went live in our last group and shared, and I said even if you don't post a picture, that's okay. Just say like no picture, but I got it done. Had to rush. I think even doing that, because then it like pops up at the top and it keeps the more comments. I think also the more engagement the group gets put into people's feeds, if that makes sense. So people
For sure.
stuff because I don't know, but yeah, no, I think all of us just being. I mean, I honestly week 3 for me was a little bit off, so I think like part of the reason I wanted to start a new group is just because I was feeling off. So I felt like if I was feeling off, maybe other people were feeling off in the group. So I don't know. Anyone else have anything they want to talk about or add now that I just blabbed your ears off? Sorry. That was helpful. Does that more clarity for you guys?
I like all being on the same page. It's way easier than seeing it like in written out. I hear you.
Oh, and I wanted to just say, Ashley created a group for just her girls to have a place, like almost like her team page. And if that's something you guys want to do, feel free to do that. But she's still like, we're still gonna do like monthly challenges every month. And I was telling her I need to go through the self-love community, get everyone out that's not my person, and then start using that as like 10 rounds is coming out, and this is what's happening. We're running a free group right now in our big challenge group. So just a way so that you're not having to email people, because I was telling her like email is great for organization purposes, but people don't always see them. You know what I mean? No. And especially if they don't use email for work, they're not going to see it.
I'm like, why'd you email me?
What?
The people, I'm like, did you send me an email? That's weird.
I know. Well, yeah. So it's just like, that's my thing is it's like, if we're not going to be able, like, if I wouldn't be using my email if I didn't use it for work. Right. Mm-hmm. So I think like, just thinking of that has made me realize, okay, like I think they need a place to, and like bod groups are coming out. So, when new things are happening, you can go live in that group because they trust you. They know who you are. Like they joined with you. So I think having a page that's not like a coach team page, just, you know what I mean? But just like one for, can you stop screaming, please?
But eventually, if I had a coach, would I add them to that page and they would become a helper? Or no?
Yes. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. So like that could also be a thing is like new people that you help. That could be a group where you say, hey, like, would you want to post this morning or, take a few and then you could be like, would you want to lead our bigger group? So you could almost use our monthly challenges as like, not almost like an incentive, like, hey, like, let's like work on that first in here. And then would love for you to also lead in here. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. I didn't even think about that.
We're just looking forward.
Good idea.
Can I ask a really quick question that's not relevant at all?
Always.
It's just about the promo codes.
Yes.
That we just got for Team Cup.
Yes.
How do you give them to someone and make sure that they're like going to utilize it? You know what I mean? Like in a timely fashion.
Yes.
That sounds horrible, but like, is it okay to say like, yes, like, let me know when you're checking out and I'll send it right your way, or like,
yeah,
I don't know.
What I do is I actually will include it in the email that you can send through Beachbody when you're sending their share cart.
I already did. I already sent it. It's a share card I sent out last month.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. So I would say, hey, like I have promo codes this month. It has to be used by the 12th. Or I'm going to have to give it to someone else that's ready to invest. Because, like, they can't hold on to it, and that's what I tell people. Plus, you want to use them by the 14th because they reload. So that way, also, using your 3 by the 14th means you'll get 3 more for the month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
So what I have 2 girls that were going to sign up last month. One of them is in Vegas for her husband's birthday, and she said she's getting started after, and then sounds familiar, Ashley. And then and then another one Another one was really ready to go. Does anyone have people that have been like really ready to go and then like fallen off, and then like you've even sent them the share cart and then they like don't respond? Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, I actually have someone like that right now.
You do? Okay. So I literally, he's just singing. Like, it's just so cute, but also like,
When they start making noise, you're like, oh, it makes noise now. Then you're like,
I know. Yeah, so I said to her, I'm just going to go to my thing really quick so that it,
while you're looking, can I ask a question? So with the 3, okay, so in the very beginning, you know, like you get the 3 codes, and if you don't use them, you don't get them again. Is there a point where you can get that privilege back?
no.
Oh. Damn it.
I mean, you could email them, but I doubt they'll.
Yeah.
Okay, so this girl has been like saying she's ready and then like ghosts me right when she's ready, probably for the last like 6 months. So I sent her the link and I had to resend it because she wants the one that has all 3 things. I said I resent it. I was like, hey, did the resend work? No response. So that was January 22nd. So I messaged her Wednesday and I said, you were so ready, exclamation point, exclamation point. Did something happen? If so, totally okay. Just wanted to make sure you're okay, with a heart. And she was like, yes, so much craziness in the past week. Got behind on work for my job. Then both of my girls and myself are sick with pneumonia. Not fun. I'll keep in touch later on this week or early week next week with you and place my order for the shakes. And then we can start working on my goals together. Thank you so much for checking in on me. Means a lot, heart. So like, I think just sending them like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, haven't heard from you, you know, type of thing. Super simple. Like, you were so ready. What happened? You know? And I think also, people forget about their messages. I find that to be so true all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that important to people. Not like, but you know, like I am, but like they forget. Life happens.
Yeah. They push it to the back burner.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think I might intimidate sometimes people, and I'm like, I'm not intimidating. I'm really nice. I don't fight.
It's like the one I have a hard time like when you are giving the information, you know, like, and then they're like, oh, okay, never mind. And so I'm like trying to like give like little bits at a time. Like sometimes like I'd rather just talk in person or FaceTime, so I'm not like overloading you, because 3 options typing it out in a little Instagram DM seems like a lot.
Yes, I actually talk goals in Instagram, and then I do email them. So I do say, like, I make that a standard, and people do read my emails when I say, hey, what's your email? I'm going to email you more information because it's just way easier over there. Like, yeah. I can't send what I want to send. So that actually does work, but it's the check-in emails that people aren't aware of that they miss, and they're not looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when, like, do you mean like when someone comes to you, do people come to you often and say like, what's the price, or like, how do I join? Do people just start with that a lot? Or how does it?
No, they're like, I don't even know what program to do. Usually, I don't even feel like the price comes up. The only price we really talk about, I'm like, do you want to continue getting supplements? Then you should invest in the VIP membership, so you're saving this much a month. And then in the end, they're like, okay, so what's it going to cost right now? But usually that's not their first question, which I've been surprised by, because usually I'm like, how much is it?
Yeah, I never get the really how much is it. I always get the how do I join, or
what's it going to continue to cost me each month? And I just say, if after a year it's going to save you $200, so if you're going to commit for that long, you know.
Yes, and I actually tell people, like, it's actually nothing more to invest the following month unless you decide that's something you want to continue to do. Yeah,
the girl who signed up yesterday, she's like, I was like, do you want to continue to get the supplements? You'll save this. She's like, is that something I can opt into at any time? I was like, well, yes, but you're going to get charged a $40 cert fee unless you do it right now. But say next month comes and you don't like it, you can just call and cancel the $15 and it'll be over.
Yes. Great.
And she's like, okay, yeah.
And she can do that before it even charges her $15
yeah.
for the first month.
So.
That's a great idea. Okay. That's another.
Because I like to be transparent, like, because the one girl on one of the training videos, she's like, oh yeah, you're gonna get, you say, oh yeah, you're gonna get billed the $14.99. I'm like, no, $15 times 12 is a lot, so I'd rather say in the very beginning, you're gonna be charged $15 a month. Is that something you're okay with?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, I'll be all honest, I can have a $15 card charge come out of my card randomly, along with all the other random, $2 for Canva here and this. Like, that's a lot for some people.
Oh yeah, I want them to know like what the $15 is for. So I don't even tell them it's just $15. I say that includes them shipping anything for you. It includes your own, like our own hotline. It includes our online services. Like it's not just $15 going in thin air. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Another question. After you get your first order of like stuff and you have like your stuff on Home Direct, does it ship quicker and more efficiently? Does anybody else think that Beachbody has the worst shipping in the world?
Yes.
I do.
I do.
Even if you pay like the 2 to 3 day shipping, it still takes 5 to 7 days to get here. It's a joke.
And I don't.
But then my Challenger ordered a 3-day refresh 2 days ago and got it, and she didn't even pay for super shipping. And I get my stuff. It takes 7 years.
It took me 11 business days to get my stuff.
Cassie just had a new coach quit because they didn't ship her stuff and then they reshipped it and then like didn't include anything extra. Like literally she had it like someone, I was like, this affected someone's, so okay. This is my thing is they've gotten better, but yeah, they need to step up because I ordered something from another company and it got here in 3 days. And I didn't
People want their stuff now. They want to pay the $170. They want to like start on Monday.
Yeah.
And
so here's my thing is if it's a new customer, they prioritize that. New customers get their shipments faster if it's their first time order.
I don't even see that as truth.
I do for my new coach or my new customers, but also not necessarily where I live because we also live out in harder places. So I think it just depends on.
Okay, so say, like now it's already been the 10 days in. When it charges is it going to ship? Is it going to be the same every month? Is there going to be a lag in my supplements?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so it's going to be 30 days after that, but I would push it up a few days before just for shipping reasons. That's what I do. So I'll order it on HD and then I go in and I just change my shipment date to not have it be 30 days.
Okay.
But how?
So it's going to charge you sooner or?
It would just charge you the day that you changed it to. So like say it shipped today on the 2nd, but you wanted it to ship on the 29th well, I guess that's not a good example. Say it shipped on the February 10th. And you want it to ship next month on March 2nd so that it's here by March 10th so that you're not out of it. Does that make sense? You're like trying to figure out.
Yeah. Well, I was also wondering if like it could be okay since they would have been wanting it for 2 weeks and like they would have a little bit left over maybe.
Yes.
While it's still shipping.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They should be fine.
Yeah.
And, yeah. No.
I always blame FedEx because I think FedEx is terrible out here.
Well,
we're out in the big dock.
All packages. Like it takes them like the way they move it and stuff. Like is Beachbody like not priority or something? Like I don't get it. Like why is it that like any other package I get in a timely manner? Like why is it?
And they change their day. They're like, oh, it's end of the day Wednesday, then end of the day Thursday, and I'm like.
Do we have anything else to add? I'm gonna stop the recording just so it's not.
Oh yeah.
No, I just didn't know. Do you think we covered it all? We got the dates brand. We'll schedule the post or start with that. I've only done the first one. I only did February 1st. So if you wanted, or I didn't even do February 1st. So if you want to do the first, maybe morning and then the February 2nd tonight, like a double post type thing, you could do that. And then maybe just make a reminder for people to introduce themselves.
Did you invite to the new group already? Because I didn't notice it.
So I posted it in the team page or in the group, like our old group last night, like late last night. I was kind of editing it and I made a new group.
I think I found it. Is it February Wellness?
No, the DS February Wellness Camp. I'll add you. I thought I added you. Here. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Do you get it?
My computer is being extremely slow. I'll look on my phone. Yeah, I got it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what were you saying? Add like the introduction and what?
So I did the welcome post. So then if you just want to do day 1 and day 2 as like this morning, and then you could do day 2 for later tonight. So it's like a double post. That way you can start for February 3rd.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And then here we go. Just remind them, like if they haven't yet, to just go introduce themselves. And I need to go introduce myself, and we should all go do that as well.
Okay.
On the post. And then just go from there. And then we'll just kick off a new week. And then I think maybe when it's our week also being in charge of the challenge. And so what you could do is just do an engagement challenge if that's what you want to do. And I just use this site, like I just Google spin the wheel for names or something like that. And it usually pops up, and then you guys probably don't know how to do this. Do you guys know how to see insights for groups? Have you guys figured that out? I'll show you. Let's see if it'll work. I mean, we probably don't have very many insights, right? Right now. Go to about and
Okay, while you're doing that, I have a question that's completely not about this group at all. It's about inviting.
Okay.
When you start new connections with people and you start engaging like on their posts and talking to them through Messenger and all that, when do you feel like is a good time to like invite them?
When you're talking through Messenger?
Yeah, like on Instagram and stuff, when you're talking to people and you're like starting these new connections.
Mm-hmm.
Like do you wait like a week or two, or do you wait like, that's what I'm just more curious about.
I think it just depends on the person, but like if they've been like engaging with you and liking your stuff and showing that they like see what you're doing, I just say like, hey, I don't know if you've seen what I've been doing, kind of the same message. But I just want you to know if you want to chat goals or you want more information on my next group, the door is always open, or the door is open for you, or the invite's open for you. Is that something that you've been interested in?
Okay.
And they go, and then they're like, oh, like, I love what you're doing. Like, yes. Or, oh, like right now I've been working out at the gym. So then it kind of segues into them talking about what they're doing, if it can help them, type of thing. Good question.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So I want to say, maybe I'll need to figure it out and then I can show you guys again. I feel like it's in the about, and I want to say that maybe we don't have anything because it's not, we haven't, that makes sense? Like we haven't really, I thought it was in here, but you can categorize posts. That's cool. Okay, well, I'll figure out how to do it, and then I'll show you guys how you can view insights, and you basically can just download it as an Excel. So, okay, I'm going to stop the recording so that